Would I be the a-hole if I don't go to my friend's wedding because I'm not a bridesmaid or invited to the bachelorette? Part 2, welcome back. Now their wedding is at an expensive resort in Winter Park, Colorado. Rooms there are expensive even with a discount, plus dog sitters for our 2 dogs and flights. We also have a baby who would be 1 year when we go and would have to leave him with family. If they had never told us we were a part of the wedding, asked to officiate or invited to these events, we would not be upset. However, it feels extremely disrespectful and our feelings are hurt. So, would we be assholes if we cancel our room and don't attend? Update number 1, May 29th, 2025, 1.5 weeks later. Side note, just to clarify, when they asked my husband to officiate, they openly told him there was another candidate and who she was. He was the groom's choice and she was the bride's choice. It was the bride's childhood friend who is a professional public speaker. Meanwhile, we've known them for only a couple years and 90% of the time they were on and off. Okay, now for the update. The next day, Adam texted my husband saying, "This is summarized by the way. Thanks for calling me out on the bachelor party whiplash. Definitely dropped the ball on communicating. Then asked to hang out in the next couple of weeks." My husband responded saying, "Water under the bridge. You mentioned it to me a couple times and asking where should it be, who can be, why." It was confusing. It was also odd because you asked me to officiate, which is higher than bachelor party, but not invited to that, yet Melanie's friend who is officiating is? Also, OP is legitimately hurt. Adam replied, "I can see how you would get that with the officiating, but I see that separate from the bachelor party. I'll reach out to the other guys and clarify with them about the party." Husband responded, "Generally a good rule of thumb to not openly and unsolicited talk about a bachelor party to people not invited." Now after this, Melanie texted me the following. "Hey, your husband said you were upset about the bachelorette stuff, and I just wanted to talk it through. I did say I would love for you to come on the bachelorette if we decided to expand it to others out of the bridal party, which I originally had every intention of doing, and I stand by that. I told a couple of my other friends the same thing. We did a PowerPoint night to pick where to go for the bachelorette. Everyone chose a location and mocked up a pitch. The winner wasn't my first pick, but I cared more about it being a shared experience where people had to say where we were going because they're committed to spending a lot of money. While researching Airbnbs and activities, it became clear that it wasn't a place to host big groups. The bridal party, including me, is 7 people. So, while yes, I originally hoped that I would be able to include other friends and celebrate with you, it just wasn't looking like that was feasible with the location we chose. I was in the wrong for not updating you or anyone else. I had mentioned I'd love to have you there after I found that out, and that's on me. So, I truly apologize for not being more transparent, but it wasn't for lack of not wanting you there." I replied a day later, "Hey, I've been sitting with this for a while because I didn't want to come off angry. I'm just feeling confused and hurt as this has seemed to be a pattern. First, it was the multiple occasions since 2023. You told me I would be a bridesmaid if you guys ever got back together. Specifically mentioning a girls' night with me, maid of honor and bridesmaid, saying that it would be with the would-have-been bridesmaids." That's all for part 2. Stick around for part 3, the final part. It's coming up soon. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.